one of y'all slogans, and Quan, you had shared this, and I was like, yo, that's actually a dope slogan. It's like pivot now or pay later.
Yeah.
So, yo, can y'all break down, like, what does that mean, pivot now or pay later?
So I think for me, it's like, you know, a lot of people react to FOMO, right? And it's introducing that, just to being honest, because the problem I see right now is we watch all of these technologies and we watch what's happening, but sometimes, especially, you know, African Americans, Black folks, we're consumers and we watch it. You know, for example, I see you talking AI a lot, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of people talking, you know, ChatGPT, and we see all this stuff happening and we're excited about it, not understanding what it's gonna do for the landscape of everything. Yeah. So it's like we reactive. Once we see things change and then we react. Yeah. But you're almost too late. It's almost like when people was getting in crypto and when NFTs was popping, right? Yeah. So by the time you saw which one to get, you done missed the boat, right?
Yeah.
By the time they're like, oh, Doge is it. So everybody running getting in Doge, but you done missed the wave. You know what I'm saying? You being reactive. So pivot now, pay later is really trying to get our people to understand that if you don't make a change right now, you're definitely gonna pay for it later. Yeah. There's no way to avoid being in technology. And here's the thing. So I spend all that time in tech, but I don't love coding. You know, my skill set is conversation, strategy. I can put stuff together. Yeah. I understand how everything works. So when I moved into product ownership. You know, I was a business analyst for a while. I understand all the intermakings of how to speak the language, but also to know what we're trying to do as a business. So sometimes people think I got to know how to code. I got to love the code. I can't sit still for an hour. You know what I'm saying? If you work with me, one thing you're gonna know is Quan don't sit still. Like I work in spurts, and they don't really, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think for people to understand, like, get into tech, get your foot in the door, and then find out what your skill set is, and then there's a job for that. You know, if you are good at, if you're good at breaking things down, if you're good at being analytical, if you're good with just conversation and being able to speak to multiple people and translate language, there's a lane for that too. Yeah. You know, so it's just, there's a lane in tech. Tech is not all code, and I think some people have that, that misconception. So
47% of last time I looked this up was about 3 or 4 months ago, but 47% of jobs in tech are considered non-technical roles. Right. So it's almost half of them. Yeah, one of the things I love about y'all's just that saying that pivot now or pay later is that one of the reasons I started talking about tech after I got into the industry was two-part. One, it was because I was like, yo, this industry's dope. It's a lot of money. It's really great. But the other part was that I was like, yo, I said when I started realizing, every company is becoming a tech company. Every company is becoming a tech company. Yeah. It really was kind of like seeing the writing on the wall where I was like, hey, y'all, for those of y'all who, either one, you're not making really great money, it's like, you should consider this industry. But it's like for those of y'all that are making pretty good money, but you're doing something that you don't realize is either going to be obsolete because of tech, or your competitors are going to outcompete you because they're going to use technology to lap you. I was like, y'all need to be aware of this tech industry and what's happening. And now, of course, robotics, AI is booming right now. And so it's like on one end, I think there's a threat where it's like, a lot of people in our community, especially people in our community that are working in jobs where it's like minimum wage or it's like just barely above minimum wage. It's like, a lot of those jobs are about to be automated and you're going to be replaced, but then even outside of that, it's like, there are other people that don't realize, there's other technology that you can use and you can leverage to like help your business or help whatever it is that you're doing. And so, so to the point of you saying like our community tends to miss the wave, and that's happened throughout history within our community, whether it's with real estate, whether it's with us learning about like the power of investing. It's like, we're always so late to the game where it's like, this is an opportunity where it's like, this industry is about to be booming for a while.
And you know what? Reason why we always late to the game, it just seems like when people are delivering the information, we don't believe it.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, he's capping. Yeah. Oh, he don't know what he's talking about. Oh, he just want our money. You know what I mean? Like, so our mindset shifts, and then somebody's giving us this is the wave, this is what's happening, and then we go against the grain, and then we look up, and then it really happens, but it's 3-4 years out. And we too late.
Yeah, that's very true. I do know. I've seen because probably January last year is when I first started talking about tech on my page, and the first few months, and I was telling people like, and one of the things that's hard to grab people's attention is like, people are like, okay, well, what's in it? Yeah. So I was like, okay, I realized saying 6 figures was an easy way to catch people's attention.
Right.
And it was so interesting to me how so many people thought I was lying. They said, oh man, they're like, this guy's capping. There's no way you gonna do a boot camp and then get a job making 6 figures. Yeah. And then that was part of the reason I started doing IG lives, and eventually when I was like, start a podcast, I said there are people making 7 figures in this industry. So I started bringing. So now no one thinks it's cap. They know, okay, this is legit. But it's hilarious to me. I always know when somebody just started following me, or they just are randomly jumping on my page. They'll jump in the comments and be like, this guy's lying. There's no way. Yeah. And it's like, now I don't even have to comment. The community would jump on that person and be like, oh, you must be new here. Like, it's like, you know, brought out so many people making a lot of money. It's like,
the receipts in itself.
For real. So, but I think people have been so scammed so much to where now they don't realize it. But the thing about this industry is that it's like, this isn't some, I hate to say it, this isn't some like new Forex, MLM. This is the tech industry. This has been here for a minute. We just haven't been aware or privy to it.
Yeah, and I think to that point, you know, in the finance game, Forex, you know, social media is full of, it's loud and a lot of people telling you to do this. So you have to be mindful of what's real. But here's the thing, like, we are part of this organization now called 110. So it's an organization where all these different CEOs came together, and essentially after the George Floyd situation happened. So like, it's CEOs all over the country that came together, and they're gonna get 1 million people, 1 million black folks, living, family sustaining wages over the next 10 years, right? And then in different, you know, that's up to 6 figures, right? Yeah. And so they're removing like the 4-year degree requirement at all these different organizations. We just had a meeting last week with a Delta CEO. They just put all these jobs on the Delta, like high level jobs that no longer require a 4-year degree.
Yeah.
So now you got boot camps. So people are like, what if I don't have a degree? You don't need it no more, because these companies can't compete. Like if you keep these requirements, they gonna keep snatching your folks. These startups popping up, y'all got these antiquated ways, you know what I'm saying? Lowballing salaries, crazy education requirements, and it's coming over here paying $150,000 no degree. So people are leaving. That's why they can't keep people. So the time is now, because you got leverage. You know what I'm saying? If you're getting that, and if you know how to market yourself, if you know how to network. The people that come through our school that understand the power of networking, man, they success. We get people that get jobs before they graduate. Because they understand the power of leveraging. We got partners coming in, they meeting all these different people. Hey, connect with these folks, right? These people are gonna be your potential employers, and people that understand that power, they're successful. We just gotta get the other people to wake up to know we can't drag you to the water now. We can't drag you.